Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. We are working in our Midnight Garden Glassine Bag printable mini album and we're almost finished with this sucker. I am really enjoying the way this mini album is turning out. There's just something special about it. I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, I've done some things off camera. Oops. I got a little carried away. I'll show you that in a minute. I was playing around last night after I was done recording. It's really early in the morning right now too, so my throat, I sound a little funny with allergies and everything, and I think there's a storm coming, and anyways, so I sound funny, but please forgive me. Our last video, we did this page right here, and this is the Midnight Garden paper collection. Let me grab it. From Prima. This is what it looks like. This is what we've been using. We've really only used like maybe 3 or 4 sheets from the actual paper collection. I think it might be 4 now. It might be 4. And we've been using like the journaling cards and stuff. So it's actually been really paper friendly. We've been mostly using them just as accent pieces, just the paper line as accents, because we've been using the background designs that come on the printable templates that are available in my Etsy shop. So we've been using the Collage 2, the Ledger, and we've been using the Coffee Stained. Yeah, we've been using those 3 interchangeable. So it's been really, really fun making this mini album, I have to tell you. So the templates are available in my Etsy shop. I will have a link down below. And if you want to start at the beginning of this mini album, I will put a clickable link up here and in the description box. There is a YouTube playlist on my channel just for this mini album, and it's called the Midnight Garden Glassine Bag Mini Album. It is a printable version of a glassine bag. You do not need your own glassine bags for this. It's all printable. So all the links, if I mention videos or anything like that, will be linked down in the description box below. There's also on my Amazon influencer page, there is a list just for this mini album. So everything that I use in this mini album, I will try to link in that list the best I can, or the equivalent of will be linked as best I can. Okay, so let me show you. I don't think I'm going to be getting any new templates printed out. I think we're just going to be using everything that we've already got printed. And let me show you what I did off camera when yesterday I was just playing around. I was uploading footage from the last video and I was just playing around. And I thought, you know what would be really cool is to use the photo corners that we made, right? And use the 4x6 journaling cards. And so that way, these are interchangeable. You could put photos on them. You can do some journaling. You can put more than one. But it looks like an old-fashioned like photo album, doesn't it? I think it just looks really cool. It looks really vintage when you've got them on the page like this. I just think it's cute. So I thought this would be now, I wasn't even thinking about spreading these things out throughout the album. I was just, I don't know, I was just playing and I got carried away, and I thought, you know what, that's okay. This is I can explain this really easy, so it's not like I have to demonstrate how to do that. So I did those 2, and I thought those looked really cute. I even thought about doing it here, but then I thought, don't go overboard. Jennifer, slow down, slow your roll, okay? But I did do it on this little half page in the front here. I mean, look how perfect that fits on that little half page. Same thing, it's removable, so that can be interchanged. If you are done with that photo, you can add a new photo or a new card or whatever. So I thought that was super cute. But anyway, so I think that was the only thing I did off camera. I stopped I was like, okay, you're done, move on. You could do it like if you needed filler, for example. That would be perfect. I thought about even putting it there, but I'm not going to. I have another idea. I thought about doing it here, even here. I mean, anyway, you can just keep going and going with this, and how simple and how easy, and I just think it would be great. So I will link the video where we made the photo corners. I'll link that either up here or down below. So I've got an idea for here. So there's a magnet under here, or somewhere. I think it's where is the magnet? Is it right here? I think it's right here in the middle. So I thought about doing the same idea of having this removable, I even thought about putting in one there, doing the removable tag pocket, except, do you remember from when we did the traceable template idea to share, you know, this is a good, these are the mats for the tags, so to share, you know, the actual traceable templates, but having them see-through so you can see exactly what you are tracing out, like I did, like I did with these in that video that we did the photo corners, right? So on that sheet was the mat for the little pocket. So instead of like throwing that out, I thought we could make a see-through pocket. So I've got one of the pockets from page 15. This was, we printed this off. It's just the plain on white cardstock. We printed this off a while back in a video. So I've already scored it and put tape on it. I haven't folded it or anything yet, but I've already scored it and put tape on it because you guys have seen me do that. And I picked out another one of the tags. So this is the pocket, or this is the tag that the pocket fits on. So I thought what I would do is make this a see-through pocket, you know. So I'm gonna, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this on the back side here, like so, and I'm going to trace around it first, and then we're going to have to cut pocket, or cut the middle out. So I'm just going to take my pencil and trace around, because the opening, not the pocket, the opening needs to be smaller than this little sheet right here, because it's completely cut out. Alright, I'm gonna grab, this is a SCRAPBOOK mat and a cutting mat, and I think I'm just going to, oh, how do I want to do this? I guess I need to make an additional line, maybe 1/8 of an inch from that. That only gives me 1/8 of an inch, so, well, let's just go ahead and do it. 1/8 of an inch. Oh, that's pretty good. 1/8 of an inch. You're not going to see this back part, so it doesn't matter. 1/8 of an inch. And this is a Tim Holtz ruler. Alright, so I think I'm not even going to use my ruler. This is a Scotch craft knife. So I'm just going to go through and slowly trim out on that inside pencil line. Uh-oh. Got off just a hair. That's okay. So if this doesn't work out, I haven't wasted too much. Just one pocket and a little bit of tape. Oh, I did pretty good. I'm getting pretty good at that. Oh, look at there. Oh, I did a little wonky. They're a little wonky right here. You see where it goes whoop? If my camera will focus. See, it goes whoop. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move my pad, because I don't want to get ink on my cutting mat, my pad. It's too early in the morning. I can't even think of words at the moment. Okay, so I'm using archival ink and coffee, and I'm just gonna go carefully ink the inside of this frame. There we go. That's what it's called. Is that what it's called? And I don't even care that it's not matted. It looks fine, I think. Being all white, you know, with just the inked edges. Right? So there's that. And then, do I want the shiny side out or the matte side out? I think I'll do the matte side out because I can. So that's gonna look good, right? And I might not put it on that, but we'll see. But that was the idea. So now I'm gonna take art glitter glue, and I'm just gonna go around the edges. I'm just gonna get a little fine line right there in that little bit of an 1/8 of an inch area that I left. Right, and then I'm gonna lay this on here, right in that area, and voila, perfect. Be a perfect fit every time if you do it that way. Okay. I'm just gonna burnish it just a little, just to be sure. This glue dries clear, so if it seeps out, I'm not worried. And it did a little. That's, again, not worried. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna prep my tabs. I'm gonna fold them, and then I'm gonna burnish. And I'm going to go ahead and ink the outside of this just real quick. Right. Oh, you know what? What if I, oh no, that's not going to work. I got to shorten these tabs up. I didn't even think about that. Look it, you can see the tabs. Darn it. That's okay. I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm going to cut half of my tab off. I don't want to see it through the pocket. So since I've already got my tape on there, this is totally fine. Didn't even think about that, but it worked out perfect. So now you can't see my little tabs. Wonderful. Okay, so before I attach that down, I was thinking about the back side. Okay, so I was also thinking about the same idea, doing something behind it, but I want it to be removable. I want this to be removable. So I want to mat the back side of this with something, and I think I'm going to use this journaling card. And then I'm thinking about having this one there, that it's removable with the photo corners. So I guess I need to make sure that the magnet's going to hold. So these are the magnets from Magnet Baron. I will link them below. So I'm going to have I'm going to have 2 layers of cardstock. Yeah. I think it'll hold. I think it'll be fine. Okay. So let me stick that there for a second. So I need to mat the back of my tag. Oh, I do need a template then, don't I? I need the mat for that. And it's right here. Page 16M is the mat for that. I'm just going to lay this on here about where I want it. I'm going to trace it out and ink it up. I'm not going to attach it yet. I need to add my magnet first. So I'm going to cut it and ink it and be right back. Okay, so I've got that cut out and inked up. So oh, I didn't ink up the back of this. Oh goodness, I forgot. I inked up this card as well. Yep. So I think I am gonna first put the card on. Uh-oh, what's this attached to? Let go. I think I'll put the card on first. So I'm gonna grab my photo corners. Uh-oh. I'm going to go ahead again and cut that big part off. This is just personal preference. You don't have to do that. If you like that look with those parts on there, then by all means, leave them. Leave them on there. I just like it better without. So literally just going to pick up the photo corner with my journaling card. Right? Go around. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm committing by doing this, by adding these on here to this flap. Okay. So now I'm just going to try to center it on here as best I can. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but good enough, right? So I mean, that just instantly just jazzes that right up. Isn't that cool? Okay. All right. So I'm going to stick, I think I'm going to stick that magnet there for a second, but I want to have this one kind of at an angle. Again, it's going to be removable, right? Or do I want it straight? I think I just wanted it at an angle. Just like the layered kind of feel. Okay, so I'm going to put some tape on the back side of here. I'm just going to use my 1/4 inch double-sided adhesive. I'm just going to place it on the magnet like that. Remove the tape backing. Don't you get stuck to that card. I'm going to remove the tape backing, maybe. And then I'm going to lay this on here kind of at the direction that I want it to be, just in case. It may not matter, but if it does, I want to make sure I've got it going the right direction. So we'll see. We'll see if it even matters. Okay, so now the magnet's on the back of here, and I'm going to go ahead and attach this piece down. I'm going to go around the magnet and then go around the edge of this mat, just like these. Okay, now I'm going to add the pocket, so I'm going to remove the tape backing off of our little slivers of tabs here. And I'm just going to match up the bottom corner. Like that. Burnish it down. And ink that edge up just in case. Oh my gosh. That looks so cute. Now what am I going to put in there? Remove these so they don't get stuck to anything. So I was playing with my ephemera pieces, and I wanted you to see what I did. Do you see these? I said something in the last video about how I didn't like all that extra, so I fussy cut quite a few of these pieces out. I mean, let me just show you. Look at the difference. I guess it just really depends on what you prefer, but I prefer this and not this. So, I don't know. What's your thoughts? So anyways, so I did take some time and I fussy cut some flowers just in case, but while I was in there fussy cutting, I remembered this piece that I liked so much. I was thinking about putting it here. I'm thinking about putting it here because you can see through it. I really like that. Did I ink the back? No, but I could. So I was thinking about adding that in there. As a insert. I haven't decided yet, but I was thinking about that, and maybe some flowers. I want to add some interest to this as well. So I was thinking about some flowers, or maybe even one of my what are those called? Wax seals that I pre-did. I was thinking about maybe one of those. Maybe, oh, a ticket. Maybe I'll add a ticket or two. Let's see, what do we got? What's on the back of that? Maybe I'll add one of these tickets. And I wouldn't even have to mat them because they are already, they're printed onto pattern paper. So I'm just going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Obviously these are something we've printed out already. Let me move this. Grab my garbage. And just wiggle, wiggle. Or you could tear it. You know, you could totally just tear it. That wiggle, wiggle part, you can just tear it. Or use a perforator. Do I have one of those? I feel like I have a perforator. A perforator. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's like a rolly tool or something. I feel like that might be trimmed up just a little bit. So maybe we could add like a ticket or two, right? So let me go ahead, ink this up just a little. And maybe there's another, like something we could add to that, like in the box of, ooh, there's a, we could do like, I don't really want to cover that up. Let me see how that's twisting now. I wonder if it's going to stay catty-wonk like I want. Maybe I won't put that in there because I don't want to cover that up. So we're going to set that aside for a minute. What else do we got? We got this guy. That'll fit in there. Maybe we could do like paper clip them together or something. Just like a little cluster or something. It should be on this side. Ooh, let's have it on that side. Let's do that. Okay. Did I even ink this side? I'm not sure I did. So you could like totally write on the back side of the ticket. And maybe have these paper clipped. I like it. I like it. So far, so good. Right. Now, I'm going to staple it, actually. It's like that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to staple it. This is just a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. Use whatever you've got, of course. So then we could, let me get a paper clip. I've got my rusted paper clips here. Let me rub that off. I don't want to get anything all over the place. Maybe we could even have that grateful sticking up like that. I like it. I do kind of like this too, though. Now I kind of want to put a flower there. What do we think of that? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac by Beacon. And I'm just going to add just a little flower just to that ticket. Just a little something, something. What do you guys think? I like it. Has my camera been out of focus this whole time? No. It's cute, right? You can put anything you want in there. Any sort of, you could put one of your instats in there if you want it to, which would be cute. They're so cute. They make every page look cute. Okay, quit. Just quit it. Why do I feel like this needs something too, though? Don't you think? What if I glued one of these suckers on there? like this or something. Just to make it pretend like it was like dripped on there. Do we have thoughts on this? Oh, what about... I don't know. Do we have thoughts? Do we have thoughts? It's still gonna have, that's still gonna be removable, like that card. Should we add that on there? I think we should. So I'm just gonna put a little dab of glue right in the middle of this pocket. Just a dab. And I'm gonna stick this on here. Just like that. Right, so it kind of looks like we dripped it on there, but we didn't. I might have to put a little bit more than just a dab, or use a different glue, one of the two. Okay, we need to let that dry. Hey guys, so I was waiting for this to dry and I got to playing and I made some things and I'll show you guys here in just a second. But I did want to tell you that this fell off. My little glued on wax seal fell off. So I did two things. I put a piece of the double-sided tape underneath, and then I also heated it up with my lighter and stuck it down. So I think that will be good. I think it'll stay put now. We'll see. So that's what happened while you were gone. And I made these little clusters just with the embellishment packs, the ephemera packs that were part of the collection. There's one. And then this one, I just took a piece of the darker cardstock pattern paper that we had left over and put it behind that cute little card. And then there's another a piece of ephemera there, just little clusters of 3. And then here's another, all 3 of these were from the ephemera pieces, like a postcard, and this is like a little mini postcard and a postage stamp and a paper clip. I just did a little, just a little something, something. I did on this page here, you know, this is the page that is actually 1 page, but it's actually 2. Whatever. It's the 4th page. I took one of the pieces of ephemera that was a flower, and I cut it in half and inked it up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue it down on either side of this fold, and I think that kind of just ties it all together. So I'm going to do that right now. I decided to quit playing and turn my camera back on. I might even have to, I'm not sure if I'm going to need to glue the whole thing down. So for right now, I'm just going to glue the main part of it down. So I just literally cut it in half. That's it. Just cut it straight in half. Right? See, I don't know, they might get stuck on stuff. I don't know, but I just thought that was cute. So I want to do that. Right, just to finish that little bit up. I know there's a lot on my table here, but it's a little hard to see. But yeah, just a little something, something. Because I don't want too much thickness there, you know. Just a little bit of thickness, not a whole lot. And I'm feeling like this is finished. This part back here, I'm thinking that's finished. And I'm thinking this is finished. Even though I fiddled a little bit with this little belly band, I'm gonna leave it just like that. I like it just like that. I think it looks perfect. I don't know if it just grew on me or what. I think that's finished. I love the way that turned out. That is so cute. Let's see. Just that little cluster there. It's just, whoa. Oh, the magnet's grabbing onto the to the paper clip. That's funny. I forget about the magnets. I don't know. I was thinking about putting this little instat here. One that we prepared in another video. I was thinking about maybe gluing that down there. Although, I've got it inked on both. Here's one that's not inked on both sides. I wonder. I was thinking about just gluing it down right there. And it just kind of looks cute. Because I was also thinking about taking this little embellishment cluster and maybe having it here. And maybe leaving it open for tuck spaces. Or should I have it upside down? No, let's do it this way. Right, and maybe that way it's open and you could tuck things in if you wanted to, or tags or whatnot. Thoughts? Anyone? Anyone? Or should I have it this way? No, I think because this one is going to go here as a tuck. Do we like that there? I'm going to go ahead and glue that one there. I know that one's for sure. I'm thinking that one's, whoa! Oh, y'all, did y'all see that? It flew and rolled right across my body. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna glue down at the bottom. I think I'm gonna have it over here like this. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make a tag yet for that or not. I did cut more tickets out. I left this strip together. I thought that was cute because up here we need some embellishments. So I was gonna like maybe embellish the tickets a little bit. I haven't decided yet. So we got that there. So I was thinking about this here. I'm still thinking on that. But this piece here, right, I was thinking about putting it right here. Doesn't that look perfect right there? I'm gonna glue it down, and it's gonna be like a little side tuck as well. So I'm just going to glue I'm going to glue this down. I'm just going to glue down this one side, I think. Maybe go up a little. Put it at a cattywonk. Right? Because then, if you want, you can make some tags to go back there. Oop, the glue's still wet. Whoopsie. You know, some tags can go back there. Super cute. I still need to work on that. And then this, I need to make a decision. Should I just glue it down? I just felt like that was, it's pretty, but I feel like it might be just a little too much. What do we think? Should I just go ahead and make it like permanent, and then the paper clip is what you can use to like tuck stuff if you wanted to tuck, like if you wanted to add another instat, if you really wanted it. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. I'm just gonna, my original thought, I'm going with my original thought process. Wait a minute. What was my original thought process? Yep, I was gonna make it a tuck. And I'm gonna cattywonk this as well. Uh-oh, glue seepage. Okay, so there's where we're at right now. That's what I did off camera. I didn't think you guys would mind. It's just, you know, a little bit of layers. I mean, you can see what I did. You can see exactly what I did. So it's, you know, nothing fancy. Where's the other one? And it just looks, doesn't that look sweet? I just love that. Love it. I was thinking about something for back there, but I'm not sure just yet. So those two little bits of clusters, both tucks. I'm not sure if I'll tuck anything. Oh, this one, this piece. I think I will glue that down. I like the way that looks there. So I'm gonna glue it. I'm just gonna glue it down. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are going to finish this. We're going to finish this in this video. Holy smokes, we're going to finish this. I'm so excited. This album has been so much fun, and I've actually made this fairly quickly, filming, just continually, non-stop for days. Well, I guess now it's been a couple weeks, but... yeah, and don't forget, I was pre-recording these, so hopefully at this point, my workstation should be done when you see this, hopefully. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal. So I also wanted to remind you guys that this is removable, right? This little piece here comes out. So that's kind of the whole point of those, to make sure that that is possible. And let's see. I've only got I think that the only thing I think I want to do for sure is do something here. So I've got my little set of tickets, and maybe I might just leave them like that. I don't know yet. Super cute. But I did kind of want, I've got these, I don't know why I got these out. I wanted to use them, but I may not use them. So I was thinking about adding this flower here, because remember, this is removable, right? I was thinking about just adding this flower just because I think it's pretty. I think the flower is pretty. And I don't know what all else. And I'm shoving my book around. So I'm gonna ink the back a little bit too, just in case it shows. Right. It's a peony, and it reminds me of my mama and my mom. I'm gonna just go ahead and attach it. I like it. I think it's pretty. The color is beautiful. I like the color a lot. Add it in this bottom, and it goes perfectly with that ledger. The color in that ledger goes perfectly. Right? So that added a little something. That's cute. I want to add, I know this is silly, I want to add a little flower to that. Like add a little bit of a green flower. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. I like it. I'm just going to put a little dot on the paper since that's what's in my hand. I'm going to stick it down. Right? Whoops. Gotta leave the flower. Something just that simple. It's just adorable. Come on, I'm not sure why you're focused on something strange. There's too much going on. It doesn't want to focus on what I want to show you, right? So that just makes that super cute. We could have like that little piece of ephemera and then that tucked in. Yep, I like it. So I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to ink it up on both sides. Should I add something else to it? You know? That's the word special. That's kind of cute. I think I'm just going to stick that in there. I'm not even going to add nothing to it. I love that. I love that. That is so cute. Do I want to put anything back here? Or I think I'm just going to leave it because I like the way that looks just like that. I like it a lot. So I'm going to leave it. Right? So there's that. And there's this. I didn't really embellish much of the inserts, but that's okay. It's totally fine. And I could, if I wanted to, I could make like a little cluster of flowers. That are kind of like going up like this. On this side here maybe? Or maybe even on the top, or on the bottom. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got an idea. I got an idea. Let's just go ahead and ink these up. Just a little bit. I mean, this isn't necessary. We don't have to do this part. I don't think, like, if we wanted to put like a tag back here, it's gonna stay because there's a magnet. So we don't have to have this part, but I think it might be cute to have like a tuck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put in the bottoms here, I'm just gonna add, oh, should I cut it straight? No, I'm just gonna add the center one, and then I'm gonna add the other flowers. Oh, that's upside down. Oh well. No, I can't have it upside down. Oh, yes, I have to now. We're putting it upside down. Again, it's all right. Peonies grow every which way, don't they? And then I might have to... Do I have another white flower that I can trim down? I feel like this one's too big. Is that another one of those? Eh, it's a little smaller. Let me trim this one that's a little smaller down. Let me trim it and I'll be back. Okay, I changed the composition just a little bit. Let me reach it. Let me bring it. Let me bring it up to you. So I put the two white flowers on this side. I like the way it looked better. I put the little special right there, and then this little ephemera card, it's attached down to, I'm pretty sure it's just attached down to these. So it's still a tuck. So you can still, like if we wanted to, we could go ahead and tuck these little cards in here as like a trio or something. You know what I mean? Oh, the glue's still wet. That's how soon I did it. It hasn't been very long. Right? Oh, you can't even see. So we could do that like but then you would think this one was removable. So I don't know. I don't know how I don't know what I think about that. So I might not do that. Let me grab this tag that just fell out. But I thought that was cute. I thought this was a cute little composition here, and you can add your photos or your tags or whatevs. And then I got to thinking while I was off camera, which I do that a lot. Or actually, I got to thinking after I finished that, which that's super cute. I just really like that. I just played with it until it just made me happy, and now it made me happy. Okay, so I was thinking about this, and because of where I stuck that, none of the tags really kind of look right. Like these are big, these are too big for that spot, you know, the larger tags, and these smaller tags are just kind of odd. Not odd looking, but like because of the way I made this little ephemera piece, you know, it just, I don't know, something's just not right, you know, aesthetically pleasing in a matter of speaking, I guess. Something just doesn't look right to my eye. So I grabbed my envelopes out, these little mini ones that I made, I put together, we printed, but I thought this might make a perfect little tuck back there. So I put one of the instats in here that it's got a removable spot, and I thought, you know, that'd be kind of cute on the outside, but it's a little too big. But what about if we square it off? Do you think that would be cute? I guess we've got a bunch, so we're just going to go ahead and give it a try and see what happens. Right? We're just going to give it a try and see what happens. Make that edge really good. Let's see. Right, and then we could just have this here, like we could glue that down. Do we like? I like it. I think I'm going to do that. Let's just go ahead and do that, and then that'll be the tuck or the insert that goes behind that little tuck there. I just think that's cute. Plus, I've been wanting to use these envelopes, these little mini envelopes that we printed out with other things, so I'm going to try to find a spot for them, and I think this is cute. It's a little bit, it adds a little more interest, right? It does add a little bit more thickness, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, I still got those two cut flowers there too, so no, we don't need anything. Oops, we don't need anything else on that page. So we got that. I'm not sure if I'm going to put anything here. I might just leave some spots empty. I even thought about using these flowers here, but I don't think I'm going to. Okay, you guys, I am really happy with the way this turned out. I mean, it did get chunky, but we've stuffed it full with all extra tags and stuff. But remember, like things like this tag here, you can replace it with, instead of matting it with pattern paper, you mat it with your actual photo, right? There's the tag, mat it with your actual photo, and you're not actually adding bulk. And also remember too, all these pictures that I printed, even though I didn't edit them or anything, even though that and his little face is really dark, this is just on paper. I didn't print it on photo paper. I didn't print it on cardstock or anything. This is just on regular, well, not copy paper, but like 32-pound like type presentation paper. And it actually looks pretty good. So you could cut down on the bulk just a little bit more with doing that. So anyway, I just wanted to remind you that you can mat your tags with pictures versus with the patterned paper. So, okay. So let me see what I did. I might have done some things. Oh, I did. I was thinking about, I don't know what I did actually when I turned the camera off. I don't remember. I did go ahead. These two flowers that I'd already fussy cut, you know, the edges off and inked and everything, I went ahead and stuck them down there. It's still like a side tuck, so if I wanted to stick a picture there and then that tag will go right over top of it, it works perfectly fine. So yeah, I went ahead and stuck those down. I just felt like it just lent itself to that little flower right there. I just think it looks really pretty. And then there's the 3 tag inserts there. Oh, and then I had these 2 Instat photos, you know, just that I had already put the photo corners on it. But again, you know, this is where you would put your photos. So this would be, you know, you would have a photo in each one, or even on the back side as well. So just keep that in mind, you guys. When you are making your albums, if you're making it for yourself, you can do it just like, you know, just as you go. But if you're making it for someone else, you know, tell them, put your photo there. Because remember, we made the traceable acetate template that's back here that they can place it right over top of their photo. Remember that. I really like this idea. I'm going to continue to do that. So I went ahead, since they were just there and loose, I went ahead and stuck them there. I didn't do anything different to the tags other than what you saw in videos. I'm pretty sure I didn't anyway. Let's see, I didn't do anything to that tag. Again, that could be a photo. So here's one of those, right? Instead of it being this tag, you could have this in here and it's got the photo on the back, right? So just keep those things in mind, you guys. You don't always have to mat everything, especially if they have the traceable templates for the mats, if you provided those, you know, to the person that you made it for, or if you're making it yourself. And here, again, another situation where you can, you know, tuck things in and behind. I might want to like loosen that up just a little. That's the good thing about using Fabri-Tac, is it does give you some leeway. So you can have your little Instat stuck back there like that. Is that not the cutest? It's just the cutest. I love the way this album turned out, you guys. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Okay, I know I'm excited. And there's the side pocket tag there. And these, same thing. You can stick, you know, instead of having a plain tag in there or a matted tag, put your tag or match your tag with your photo, right? So yeah, super cute. Sometimes I don't think about explaining that kind of stuff as I'm making an album, because, you know, we're making it pretty, right? So we're trying to make it pretty. Like here, there's, you know, you can remove this and stick their little photo in there, right? Perfect, perfect. I'm not going to do it right now because that's just paper and it does take a minute to finagle. But this is cardstock, so I can get this in here better. And then that goes there. Our little tuck there and our little tuck here. Tuck a photo, right? Super cute, super cute. Our envelope. Then there's a little insert there. And then our another little removable tag pocket with the see-through pocket with our cute little embellishments there. And a removable journaling card where you can put a photo on. And then there's that cute little booklet that we made using coffee stained loose leaf paper. So cute. So this whole event, like whatever, like let's say I was scrapbooking that whole event. I don't have enough pictures for that whole event, but let's say that's what I was doing. I was doing memory keeping for that one event. I could have him and his girlfriend write all kinds of stuff in that little book. It could be all about, you know, talking about that event. Could be inside that little book, and it may not necessarily, people may not necessarily look in that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can write all your special thoughts and stuff in there, and they may not even open that up and check it out. So, or you could say top secret or keep out or whatever. It could just be a place for all of your special journaling. And then nobody will see it. And then there's this double belly band. We've got the little envelope there, and then the 2 tags behind that part there. So cute. I love that little, I'm glad we just left that there. And that's holding steady. I didn't do anything different to these. We got the tags and the, you know, they both, one has a pocket insert, one has just a regular flat insert, tag insert, right? Cute. Then we've got this cute little pocket, both of those little tags. And then there's that, that's for the Instat, right? And then here's all of the traceable templates for the rest of the tags. And then I put a sampling of tags in here. I mean, you guys know I'm going to keep this album. I'm keeping this for future reference for you guys. But that's a great idea to have a spot to stash extra stuff for whoever you're giving it to or for yourself. So if you're like if you're memory keeping baby stuff, like I'm going to be doing really soon, you'll have that stuff right there handy for you. And then there is the back that has the tag, the little envelope, and another little tag. But again, back here, what can we do? We can add our tags with our photos. And if you didn't want their faces, you know, pointing up, you just flip it around, and that way you can see the pretty paper, and then you can pull it out and then see their pretty faces. I don't know why I keep showing y'all that picture. My favorite one is this one, where he's being a goofball. He's so cute. Okay. All right, you guys. That's it. That is it. That is the finished album. The finished Midnight Garden Glassine Bag printable mini album. That is it. All right, you guys, I really loved the way this album turned out, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this mini album. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and there might be some other videos here on the screen that you might enjoy watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.